Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2867 of What Shift You Know. Today we're talking about why. Why are things important to you? I always ask why of myself. I don't ask why of other people because most of the time they don't even know why they do something, much less am I going to be able to decipher and figure out what their motivation or their driver is. 7 Why exercise learned from Dean Graziosi in January of 2020. I remember it well because I was sick. I had COVID and I was watching his training on this because I was sick and I had COVID. And so I really couldn't get off the couch for a couple of days. And it was perfect timing, divine and perfect timing for me at the time. And I've used this exercise ever since. I've talked about it every other month for the first couple of years for sure. But every month since then. I think I've talked about it every month at least once since then. And so that means I've done it hundreds of times for myself. I've done it thousands of times with other people. So why do we care about this? Because if we're looking at our biggest priorities for the rest of this year and into next year, it helps us if we know what motivates us or drives us at a really root cause core level in order to keep us going and motivated and sticking with the thing we say that we want. If I say I want improved relationships, but at the first time we have a conflict or I have a conflict with somebody, I just throw in the towel and give up and blow that relationship and just say, yeah, I'm so done with you. Is that really getting me what I want with respect to relationships? And some days I just don't want to engage and have those conversations. And why is that? Well, on those days going forward, I want to be able to have those conversations, whether I feel like it or not. If I understand the root reason, the root cause of, or the root motivator and driver for me, that is really, really powerful in holding myself accountable, helping me to be consistent, helping me to show up on the times and the days when we might not feel like it. I have a throbbing headache today. And did I want to get up and get cleaned up and do my videos? Yeah, because I'm in the habit of doing them now. But a lot of times it's easy to say no to ourselves when we're not feeling 100%, and how many of us feel 100% every day? The older you get, the less you feel 100% every day. That is my equation, my false belief probably, but a topic for another day. So I shared the 7 Why exercise in both Be a Better You Annual Challenge and in Supersize Your Business communities today. Why? Because I know what a powerful tool this is. This one question can help you to get whatever you want. Why? Because when you want to give up and change your mind or do something different, unless it's an intentional thing, it'll keep you going. It'll drive you and keep you moving forward in the direction that you want your life to go. Will every day be perfect? Sorry, nope. Don't want to burst your bubble, but it's not going to be. But will it be better that you understand yourself better and that you're moving in the direction based on what's important to you? Absolutely. So that's what we're doing today. That's what we're talking about in all of my communities today. I am also involved in a 6-month challenge, a specific 6-month challenge that works mostly on mindset aspects of and uses different tools to help us break through to the next level. This one happens to be an income one. So I'll probably be sharing things about that in the different communities that I participate in because it's that powerful a tool. And we don't all know it, right? If we all knew it, we would have been doing it like early on in our life, and we wouldn't have waited till we're in our 60s to do some of these things, or 50s or 40s or however old you are. I look at the people that have learned these things when they're young, like in their 20s, and I'm just in awe of how much they can accomplish in their lifetime because they started out with a solid foundation in their youth. All right, and it's never too late, right? I'm proof that it's never too late to adopt different points of view, learn new things, learn new skills, learn more about yourself, right? Because that's what we're already here for, each and every one of us. I used to chase the question, what is my purpose? Why am I here? A lot. And sometimes I feel frustrated and envious of other people that clearly had a purpose, a mission, and an incredible talent. But I looked at myself, comparing myself to others, which is always an exercise in futility. And I didn't measure up. I didn't have the same level of talent. I didn't have the same level of experience. Guess what? I don't know their whole journey. We don't know the whole journey of people that we admire, but we pick and choose the pieces of what they're doing that fit with who we really are. And then we let the rest go because we're never going to know all of the things. like I said, most people don't even understand themselves well enough to know what makes them successful in a certain area or aspect of their life, much less all over it in their entire life. All right, I digress. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. That's what I'm here for. Otherwise, have an absolutely fantabulous day. Yes, that is a made up word. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.